Hey, what is up? It's Friday night. That means it's time to clock in. It's time to go to work. Overtime with DTB. Tonight we are featuring this dude over here, G. Lou from Alley Cat Beer Co. Maker, creator, station, radio station DJ. Check him out on Station Head, Alley Cat Radio. I did today. Very entertaining. Although he did not play my request.
I didn't see. So, well, no, you have to request it, not just say it in the chat, knucklehead.
Oh, I know. Hey, I got to learn all this stuff, man. Anyway, tonight we are launching a new scent from Alley Cat Beard Co. We'll talk about it here in a minute. First of all, what's up? The Bearded Respect, Mark Brown, Bearded Floridian, Levi Patterson, always a G or an Alley Cat fan. Diablo, Daniel C. Hey, what's up, Daniel C. from Dan C's stream. Mark Duran. Travis Tyler, Jay from Jay's Beard Essentials. What's up, man?
Got Duran.
The Beard of Respect. I hope that's Mr. Scott. We got Steven. Ellie, what's up? OG Fitzroy, what's up, dude? Big Stu, what's up? Mr. G. Bearded Landshark, Sid. Brett Berlin. Ellie Orchid. Who else? Bearded Landshark, what's up, dude? E-Rock, how's it going? How's everybody doing? Dylan. What's up, Dylan? Welcome in. Welcome in. Sergio, what's going on? Hey, thanks everybody hopping in from the Dan C stream. I do appreciate you guys being here. Everybody is welcome. We love to have a good time. Stephen J. Hey, what's up, J2, man? True North, how's it going?
I'll pay attention here in a second. I'm trying to get the website.
Shade, what's up, dude? What's up, Ryan? Bearded Cheesehead, how's it going, bro?
Shade's
David B. How's it going? Shade is the North Carolina collection.
Yeah,
he's always got to rep North Carolina. That's where I was born and raised till I was like 18. I don't know what you guys are sipping on, but I do have my Red Bull. That's a common thing here. Chris Perez, what's up, man? Corey, how's it going, man?
Good.
I get fired if I don't.
What's up, dude? Nah, you don't get fired, man. It's up to you, bro. You know, you working all the overtime, bro. I got to have something. What's up, Walt? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, there's another Corey. I see him now.
Is that my Walt?
Yeah, that's your Walt.
What a Walt.
That's your Walt. What's up, dude? Brett Berlin, how's it going, man? Big Stu, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Amanda, the Taco Queen, is blessing us tonight. So everybody say what's up to Amanda. Chris B, yeah. How's it going, dude? Good to see you here. Bacon, always good to see you. Man, Jersey Joe, look at that. Even Jersey Joe is gracing us with his presence tonight. That's big.
You must have got nothing.
That's big. Shade Carpenter, I'm originally from Hickory, man. Ryan says, Gary, blink if you need help. I'm
trying to get the website ready for you guys.
Gary was he was out supporting Dan C and got behind, forgot about some stuff. I will let you guys know tonight DTB 10 is worth 15% off. Gary was cool and boosted the code. He boosted the code for us for this big release.
Hold on.
Tonight we are releasing. Are you ready?
Hold on.
All right. Just give me. Hey, what's up, Robert Allen? Garrett Bailey, man. How's it going? Dan B. Good to see everybody. Friday night and you are here. Could have been anywhere else in the world.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. I am the most terrible dude in the world. Give me 1 second.
The stickers are dope, though, man. For real. This one right here, I've been waiting for this sticker, and it finally showed up.
Yeah.
I'm super rad.
We're gonna talk about that sticker here in a minute.
Yes, we will. Alley Cat Beard Co. 65, 66 deep. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Everybody that is joining us from the Dan C stream, I do appreciate you guys being here and jumping over and hanging out with us tonight.
Thumbs up.
Don't push the button.
Yeah, smash that thumbs up. Oh, we're worldwide right now, bro. Bearded Mo from the UK. Good to see you, brother. Hope all is well. Shade said, Gary told me I'm his official tester now. I think he tells that to everybody, Shade. So let's just keep it a secret.
Shade's my muscle. You watch out.
Shade's the muscle. Hey, what's up, Sloppy? Donnie, how's it going, man?
All right, so
bacon, that Alley Cat carrier. don't sleep on it. There's a lot of people that are sleeping on it, and I mean, don't.
Pretty good.
It's a solid. It's more than solid. What's up, Michael P?
On the which one?
He said just the Alley Cat Carrier blend, period. E-Rock, no, I will not be buying the Croc boots. Just cannot do it. I do not wear Crocs. I'm a Hey Dude guy, but I just found out the other night that Hey Dude was purchased by Crocs. So now I'm probably just going to go back to wearing Vans.
Did you see?
Beard the Counting Ken, man. How's it going, dude? Smash that like button, guys. Smash that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate everybody for being here. Melissa Kate, hello. Good to see you.
They got Wu-Tang Crocs. You see that?
I still won't buy them. I might buy them to have them just because I'm a big Wu-Tang fan, but I'm not going to wear them. Donald Long, El Archimundo, Gary Penner. What's up, guys? Vans are dope. I wear them to cut in. Oh, yeah. Vans are underrated when it comes to comfortability.
I am trying to figure out how to change your code because I can't do it the normal way. I have to go through the affiliate.
If you guys have not checked out the Facebook group, check out the Facebook group, Overtime with DTB. Everybody's welcome there as well. Justin Bell, what's up, dude? If Crocs and Hey Dudes had a baby, would you be able to resist? Like I said, I'd probably purchase them, but I probably won't wear them.
They just had a baby. Hey Dudes are basically Crocs now.
I work in a psych hospital and everyone wears Crocs. Half the time we have to take down a patient. Crocs are flying everywhere. I'm just over here in my tennis shoes chilling. Well, there you go. Richard Jones he's got the idea right there. Barrett Berlin says, I have a pair of Led Zeppelin Vans. Yes, see, now that's dope, dude. That is awesome. Beard Wiley, what's up, dude? He was just on the Facebook group, which reminded him to come in. Well, it's good to see you, bro. Sergio says, get accelerated if you're having trouble with patchy areas like me, 1 month and new growth. Hey, man.
Okay.
That accelerator, I'm telling you, don't sleep on it either, especially for the price. No. Miss Melissa Kate, I love Vans as well, but Hey Dudes are like my go-to, kick it around the house or, vacation shoe. Walt says he uses classic Converse All-Stars. Nothing wrong with those as well. It was meant to be, Daniel. Get on the Croc train. No, it is not meant to be, John. I will not be.
Daniel, we're good to go, bro. Yeah.
All right, man. So this is what we're launching. This is Interrupted. This is a blueberry tobacco vanilla or blueberry vanilla tobacco. For me, it is a tart blueberry. The vanilla brings in some sweetness, and the tobacco keeps it from going too sweet. So, if you're into blueberry, this is the scent to have. Seriously,
yeah, that's really good.
I'm not getting on the Croc train, but Travis says just ordered the oil and butter. There you go. Yes, Taco Queen. This has your name written all over it. Seriously.
Yeah. So
like
on the
it's good.
Yeah, and the tobacco. So, and I do want to make sure people like blueberry tobacco vanilla. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that's been done before." Yeah, absolutely right.
No,
I mean, but this is my blueberry tobacco vanilla, and it is not like any other blueberry tobacco vanilla you've smelled. I promise you that much.
No,
use code DTB10. It's going to save you 15%. It's a boosted code tonight. What's up, Dancy?
Oh yeah, Dancy.
Welcome in, brother.
Has the scent.
Oh yeah, he's got it. He says it's a wonderful scent. Appreciate you sending the after party this way, Dan. Congrats on retirement and congrats on the future that I know you're going to tear up anyway. So here's to forever, homie.
You know what? When Dan was doing a show and he's getting all the super chats and everything, you know what? Like in my head, you know what Dan was doing?
My money don't jiggle, jiggle. It folds. I like to see you wiggle, wiggle for sure. And make you want to drip.
I can see Dan just doing that. All right, sorry.
got his head bobbing.
Yeah.
Beards of Vinyl. What's up, Mark? Ellie says this time next week I'm going to be pedaling around in style with my fanny pack, Crocs, and a witch hat on a trike. You got to post a picture. That's all I'm going to say. Walt says it's unlike, exactly. It's not your typical blueberry tobacco. This is Alley Cat style. This
Yeah,
is that
Walt's
punk
got it.
style. This is not your normal just run of the mill blueberry scent. This is Alley Cat style. X-Ray Freak says this is one of my favorite scents in general. Blueberry. There you go. DTB 10 is
if
going to
you
save
like-
you 15% tonight.
Yeah, Walt, Ken, Dan, and then two of you are the ones who have it so far. And so Interrupted, as you'll see in the description on the website, the way our brand is set up, I mean, like it's a huge inspiration for music, not just punk rock, but music in general. Although I do lean towards
up,
the
Brian?
punk style. So most of our scents are inspired either by a band or the lifestyle or something related to the music. And Interrupted is completely designed or made in tribute to one of my favorite female-led punk bands called The Interrupters. The Interrupters are actually, it's a family band, so it's just two twins. So it's a set of twins, their other brother, and then the wife of the non-twin brother who's a singer. And they're just a really awesome band. Very upbeat, positive type stuff, and they're big promoters of mental health because the lead singer is very open about her struggles with mental health and other things. So they promote that, and that's one of the reasons why I really dig that band. Other than their music is pretty rad. Yeah, so
and guys,
that's where
don't forget
Interrupted
every order from Alley Cat, $1 goes to Punk Rock Saves Lives.
Yeah,
So $1 from every order goes straight to the charity. So that's something to think about as well every time you place your order.
This is the third month. June's our third month. So we got connected with them through Mark Beards and Vinyls. Great. They're an official 501c3. They go to all the different music venues, usually punk rock shows. They have a booth, and you can get swabbed for bone marrow, donor list. They do mental health live streams. They have a mental health Facebook page. They do stuff for female body positivity stuff. They supply feminine products and stuff to females who need it. They do stuff with the homeless. Like it's basically like 20 different organizations wrapped into one, which is kind of why like we gravitated to where we could focus our charitable side to them because they're hitting all the targets that we'd want to hit anyway. So we went ahead and when we contacted them, I'm like, well, I'd be more than happy to do $1 an order, regardless how many orders we get. They were thrilled with just being on board with them, no matter what we did. But yeah, we do $1. So this is the third month. We're close to $1,000. I think we've donated so far. And of course, the year's not over yet. The more orders we get, the more they
That's
get.
awesome.
But that's not something we
awesome.
don't tell people order from us. So you can always go to their website,
Right.
punkrocksaveslives.org, donate directly, or not. Like it's totally up to you. But yeah, if you order from us, I mean you're donating to them as well. And we're going to do
Justin
some
Bell
streams
is
with them.
called Interrupted.
Yeah, and we're going to do some streams with them during mental health months, and we're actually going to we don't have dates yet, but we are going to do a Punk Rock Save Lives collaboration scent. And of course, he doesn't know it yet, but my plan is to intertwine Dan C with the Punk Rock Save Lives organizations when we do the stream. That kind of connect people because I think they fit in line as the mental health stuff and things that like Dan likes to do.
Absolutely, dude. That alone, like I've told you before, that's dope that you're able to do what you do on the charitable side of it, and when they get when they get it, they distribute it amongst other charities. So it's their causes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's really dope.
Yeah, because people don't. So they have like a it's not like a camper like Dan, like the ones you pull with the truck. They have like the drivable RV. And it has like all the stickers and everything on the sides. Well, they literally drive that and pull a trailer to like every show. So when we donate to them, it helps them the ability to do that. Tina and Rob Rushing, the founders, they try to go to every show and they do their own they do a concert festival in the summer. But they go to the show, they set up, they get volunteers to help do the the booths, and they just do a lot of work. They're on the East Coast a lot right now. They were in Jersey. I think they're actually Maryland. There's a concert I don't know if it's tonight or tomorrow, but I'm not able to attend because I'm here tonight, and then tomorrow my son's 8th grade promotion party. So I'm kind of bummed out that I didn't get to go to the event. But we will be at a festival in September, beginning September in Pittsburgh, Four Chords Music Festival. It's a 2-day music festival. We'll be there, and they should be there too.
I did pin the website. It's pinned at the top of the chat, so you just click that link. It'll take you to the Alley Cat website. Pick up the Interrupted, the new scent. There's not a bad scent on the Alley Cat roster. This has became probably my favorite scent so far from you.
Yeah, when you sent me
Since
that, you're
Hooligan.
like, dude, I think this is my new favorite. I was like, come on, you're just saying that. You're like, no, really.
No, it
seems like the next new thing is like, oh, that's my new favorite. But you know what's funny? So Ruckus was my favorite from day one until Myruka, and now Myruka is still my number one. Interrupted's great. Myruka is still my favorite. Oh, what?
I think Ruckus is my number one.
Well, I mean, I was a big hooligan fan, but it's gone. Like you can't make it anymore.
You want some breaking news?
Yeah, break it.
Give me 1 second. I'll break it off on you. I just wanted I'm making beard wash tomorrow, so I'm going to put it on the website now, so people who want to order it can. I'll put a little bit on there. So we do have that on the website. Save. Is it save?
Big
Are you dropping a hooligan beard wash?
Oh, I got it. Oh, no. No. Well, not yet.
Hey, what's up, Mike B? Michael P said he placed his order. What's up, Big Bearded and Bored? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, Matt?
Hey, what's up, Matt from Bay Area Beard Co. He says, hello, gentlemen, and also Daniel.
Daniel's twin. Bro, Matt is dropping a scent on Sunday, and I got to hear the profile of it and stuff today, and I'm going to order. It'll be my first time in Bay Area, and it sounds like a pretty fire.
Yeah, flambe. Chris Prez says, I haven't tried Alley Cat yet. Well, tonight's the night, brother. You got a boosted code?
ETB10, 15% off.
It's going to save 15% off. Yeah, Bay Area, you need to try some Alley Cat too. You can appreciate it.
He's going to wait till I order from him, and then he's going to be like, all right, then I'll order. Because if he orders for me, then I don't order. He's going to sit over in his post office truck all like,
emotional damage.
We don't want to do that to him. I am in front of a green screen, so my plan is to turn my desk
What's up, Nick?
the opposite direction and have a green screen on the wall. But yeah, so the news. So tonight, while watching Dan C's retirement celebration, which still, man, I'm still in awe at what he's accomplished. Great. Anyways, this is for Danny, but Dan C, yeah, great job.
That's cool, man. Dan blazed the trail, man. Come on.
I reformulated Hooligan. So Hooligan V2 will be available within the next probably 4 days. I just have to make it. It's going to be the same labels. It's the same scents. It's still a tobacco and cherry. Some stuff in there.
He says this is what Gary looks like. What's up, Gary?
But it's different. So I had to change. When I say ingredients, so I had to change. Okay, I used a tobacco scent from this place. I had to get a different tobacco that fit what I could do. So I changed some things around. The scent is different. However, it's still on par with what the intention of Hooligan was. You will notice a slight difference, and I can't do anything about that. I'm basically lucky to even have been able to recreate something similar or pretty spot on. But I had a lot of pissed off people when Hooligan went away, and it was one of my number one sellers. And speaking of Hooligan, we can go into some history of the brand. You want to go into some history of how Alley Cat started? I know we kind of talked before, but
yeah, we've discussed it behind the scenes. But go ahead, man.
Yeah,
let some.
It's your show. I don't want to
know what you look like. No, you're not going to take over. This is going to let you practice being a radio station DJ.
I mean, that was a good show.
It's
Yeah.
yours.
So the whole premise of Alley Cat was to draw on my love and connection to music industry and like punk music, rock music. It's not just punk. I don't want to be labeled as like you are the punk brand. That's where it's fully encompassing music. You're gonna see some rap inspired stuff coming soon. Well, if you know anything about the history of punk in general, my favorite punk band, favorite ever, is Rancid. If I had to pick one, Rancid is it. And that's what's inspired this image here. So this image is actually a recreation with some subtle differences, just so it wasn't 100% the same, of Lars, who's the guy with the mohawk, guitarist and the singer for Rancid, and then Tim Armstrong, who now has a beard, but he didn't back then. This was an iconic photo they took many years ago. And one of my favorite photos. So I had it drawn. Some subtle differences. You'd have to do a side-by-side to tell. I know what the differences are because I'm familiar with the original photo. But that's where that came from, 100%. So if you know anything about Rancid, they have a song called Hooligans. And in the punk community, hooligans and rude boys are basically describes the fans and the people in the punk scene. So that's why we have the hooligan scent. And we just made it singular hooligan without the S. And we have the hooligan crew. So the hooligan crew is not okay because the hooligan scent. It's people who support the brand. People who support Rancid, they're hooligans. And something that we connect to Punk Rock Saves Lives, which I didn't know this till after we started talking to them. They refer to their supporters as hooligans as well. So I thought, dude, our brand and their brand was like created to, be connected. They have a hooligan crew. We've got a hooligan crew. So it just fit. So that's the history of like how certain aspects of the brand is there, like why we have hooligans and and there's different genres of music or the hooligan is a very popular word when it comes to motorcycle groups. There's mechanic shops for hooligans. It's just I drew from the Rancid connection with hooligans. We even played the hooligan song tonight in the radio show.
Yes.
But yeah, so that's
check out the radio show on Station Head.
Radio Station Head. You have to have
check it out.
Spotify or Apple Music in order to hear it.
Yeah, I noticed that tonight. I went to try to listen. I could hear you talk, but every time you played music, it said users playing music. Please log into your Spotify. And I was like, damn it.
Yeah. So Bacon says punk rock is so vague these days. There's just different types of punk. So you have pop punk, you have like the old school punk, you have ska punk, you have kind of like the rockabilly punk. I mean, there's different venues or different styles,
genres.
And being punk doesn't mean you have a mohawk and you're like, screw the world type smashing things. This is an unpopular opinion, but I think the two most punk rock people in the world are Dolly Parton and Betty White.
I would
Dolly
agree with
Parton
Betty White.
Does what she wants
Dolly
to
Parton,
do.
No.
Dolly Parton she does what she wants to do. She blazed her own path. She went against all, critics and stuff. That's punk rock. Betty White, another thing. She blazed trails. She did what she wanted to do. She was 100% true to her. That's, excuse me. That's punk rock. So, like I said, it's unpopular. Most people think Betty White and Dolly Parton, but I know Rob from Punk Rock Save Lives. He's big. He'll tell you Dolly Parton too.
For me growing up, man, like we've had this discussion. Like I was really big into rap growing up, like old school hip hop. Big Wu-Tang fan. And then like as the older I got, like I started going back to like rock and heavy metal. And then I got introduced to some punk music and I was just like, wow, this is actually pretty cool, man. Like they just do whatever. They're not going off somebody else's, like what everybody else wants to hear. They just play what they want. You know what I mean? So I can get down with some punk music, but not like I can't do the pop punk. I've tried to listen to it. Like, I'm pretty cool with any genre of music, but like some music just don't sound natural, if you know what I mean. Like, it just sounds like somebody's forcing them to do it, like, because that's the cool thing to do. That's why I
Just
can't listen to like
consider
country music now.
pop punk.
Like, I can't listen to it because it's all just like the same thing.
I don't really
so,
know genres.
when it
I
comes-
just know bands.
Yeah, so pop
see,
punk
I
would be
mean-
like Simple Plan. I wouldn't say Sum 41, although
Good
they kind of
Charlotte.
started that way. Good Charlotte is like pop punk.
Okay.
Newfound
Mhm.
Glory, which is one of my favorite bands out of
Let's
Florida.
say that. Yeah, I like Newfound Glory.
Yeah. But I also, if you go into like Mighty Mighty Boss Tones or like the ska, you have Dropkick Murphys, huge Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah.
You have Flogging Molly. You know, like Dropkick
Yeah.
and Flogging Molly, they're like the Irish punk
Yeah.
kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Then you
I
have
like
the
I like the Ball
Distillers.
Stones, man.
The Boss Tones are dope.
I
They
remember
were, man.
like MXPX. Is that considered punk?
MXPX is, you know what's funny? So MXPX, they're not a Christian punk band, but when they first like kind of made it big, they were on a Christian label because that's how they got signed. But yeah,
Yep.
they are a punk.
Bay Area said he's got his Alley Cat order in. Wink, wink.
How about
Um,
go down to Taco Bell and give me a Baja Blast?
That's how I feel, man. I can afford a Baja Blast now, buddy.
You don't like some Morgan Wallen? I can appreciate his music for the lyrics, for his ability as a songwriter, but I can't appreciate a lot of his music. I'll just put it that way.
I like country
Bay
music.
Area says stop hating on. I like country. I like old country though. Like I'm 40 years old, dude. I'll be 41 in July. So like I grew up on like Waylon Jennings and Johnny Cash and like real country of that time. And so
I like
when I hear
folk.
stuff today,
Is that bad?
huh?
I like FGL.
What?
Is that bad?
No, it's not bad. That's just your choice, bro. I personally don't listen to them, but hey, it's
What
whatever.
is it?
Florida Georgia line.
Florida Georgia line.
It has to be like upbeat country. I can't do like the whole like really slow, sad country. But
I'm a big
See, I'm
fan
like
of
I
Ryan
like
Bingham.
George Strait. George Strait is an amazing performer and an amazing songwriter, but he, you know what I mean? He's like whatever without being whatever. That's He can sing whatever he wants and he knows it. So it's cool.
Bacon's a ska guy. Love ska. You got no doubt.
Yeah, man. See, that's just it. I can listen to just about anything,
Say
dude.
Ferris.
So when you told me like how Alley Cat came about and like what you were doing with Alley Cat, I was like, dude, whatever. I don't care. He could literally put out a Milk Dud scent. And I'm going to support it because of the music side of it. So
Milk Dud.
it was really cool.
You know, Good Charlotte actually from right where we're at, Waldorf, just down the road.
They pop up
Grew
on my station every once in a while.
I like Good Charlotte. I like
Bacon.
the
And
beginning.
they have like
Likes
the
Miranda
eyes
Lambert.
painted and stuff. That was
Hardcore and punk rock is legit
Sum
life in Boston and the
41.
whole New England area.
Yeah, if you live in the New England area, like Dropkick Murphys is life. They're like huge. Like that's where they're from.
Same thing with Motionless and White, dude. They're heavy, but they're like new heavy, kind of like that emo heavy. And like they have a huge following, dude. It's crazy. Matt says Chris Stapleton is verbal velvet. Yes, Chris Stapleton is very underrated as a songwriter. A lot of people don't know that he wrote most of the hits for your big name artist.
So you're an old
Well-
school country guy. So you know that song "He Walked on Water" by Randy Travis?
Yes, my grandmother loved Randy Travis. So
My cousin
yes.
wrote that song. He's
Randy
a-
Travis was awesome until he went
songwriter.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like he went
Well,
like back. He like went crazy.
he had medical issues though. He had a stroke. and
Yeah,
stuff,
but
too,
still.
so-
yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, like, come on. You're Randy
I have
Travis, bro. Come
I had a
on.
cousin who was like a song. He doesn't sing, but he writes songs, and he wrote a bunch of songs, and that was one of the big ones.
Yeah, it's like my uncle was a studio musician back in the like 50s and 60s, and he played for a lot of famous people back then because they would just call him up and say, "Hey, we need a guitar player today," and he would go play. You know, they got paid little to nothing, and they got no credit on the album or anything like that. But you know, Dropkick Murphys put on an amazing show. Motionless White dropped a new album today. Yes, they did, Mark. Yes, they did.
E6.
They have one of the best live shows, period.
Yeah, Eve
Other than
6,
Slipknot.
Bacon Bacon says Tragic Kingdom from No Doubt in the Eve 6. The Eve 6 album with Inside Out on it with the Fly on it is one of my favorite Eve 6 albums. I think Eve 6 is probably a pretty underrated band.
Big Stu says Naked Randy Travis is burned into my mind, unfortunately. Yes. See Big Stu. Me and Big Stu
I feel
on that
bad
same
for him now
wavelength.
because like
Oh, I
he's
do
like,
too. Like, don't
yeah.
get me wrong. Like
Yeah,
he was
he's pretty
he
bad
was
shape.
like, yeah, I mean, he did
My
that
mom was a
song. He
huge
walked on
Randy
water. You know what I mean? Like you don't put that song and then a Naked Randy Travis together because it doesn't make sense. And then you seen it happen to him and you're like, man, come on, bro. You're Randy Travis. But then you figure out he had medical issues and like things just weren't the same anymore. And then yeah.
Yeah, I think he had some like neurological stuff going on that led up to the stroke that when he was going through his crazy phase when he was walking to the convenience store naked and or the gas station.
Hey, I mean, the only thing worse than that is George Jones getting a DUI driving a lawnmower. Come on.
Oh,
That's pretty gangster.
DUI, but a lawnmower.
That's pretty
good.
gangster.
Or Johnny Cash drunk eating a cake in a bush. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, what is up, Anointed One? How's it going, man? Gary, would you ever do a Ramon scent?
Yes, actually. So if people don't know, so the Ramones, so there is a club in New York called CBGB. There's like they claim like that was what the birthplace of punk. But you're also going to get people who say, well, Gilman Street and in the East West Bay in San Francisco or that area was the birth of punk. So it just depends on who you ask. However, the Ramones and CBGB kind of go together like, bread and water. So there is going to be something that is combining the both of them together. I can't tell you when because I just don't know. But yes, there is.
Thank goodness there was no Facebook or YouTube in the 70s. Absolutely. But you see how much fun they had back then? Like, yeah. Like if there would have been Facebook or YouTube back in those days.
Well, I'm glad my childhood wasn't digitally documented. So glad.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too, dude. Oh, me too. East Bay says Archimundo. He was on Ambien. He didn't know what was going on, and he had some vessels in his brain he didn't get fixed. Randy is originally right up the road here. Damn, shade with the knowledge bomb.
Yeah,
there you go on Ambien.
Yeah,
See that Ambien?
I always confused because they call it the East Bay, although it's on the West Coast. It's just
Are you still a pastor? Yeah, I believe Juan is a pastor.
Yeah, Archimundo is a music knowledge bank. He
very
played
much
and
so.
toured for a while now. He Adrian knows his stuff.
But you could put your music on MySpace. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Black Flag was one of the first old school punk bands I got into. Their Damaged albums, and absolutely, I agree with you, Mark. A talented dude in today's country is Eric Church. Yes, he played football with my cousin. He's from Granite Falls, right there where Ruddy Man is from, Jimmy. So,
speaking of football,
Eric Church.
My brother-in-law, who is wildly younger than I am, I think my wife and I got married. He was like 10 or 11, but he played high school football and stuff, so we'd go to all the games and everything. And he played. You guys might be familiar with this guy, Justin Gaethje. So he played football against. Justin lives in Safford, and so Justin and his brother played for the Safford football team. So once a year that they would play against him. And Justin was a beast of a football player, dude. I always hated it because Safford would always beat my brother-in-law's team. And all day here, interception, Justin Gaethje, touchdown, Justin Gaethje, tackle. I'm like, can you stop saying this damn kid's name? Yeah, I mean, but now he's one of the best UFC fighters in the world. So it's just kind of a small world. But yeah, he doesn't live there no more. But he's from a small town in Arizona.
Bearded Mo from the UK wants to know, will Vitality ever come back?
I don't know what that is. No, it's not coming.
White Trash Johnny says we need a Dookie scent.
You know what's funny? So I thought about that. So Dookie was not the first Green Day album. There's actually two before that, but it was the first like mainstream album they did. And it's funny because originally that album was called Liquid Dookie, but they dropped the liquid and just called it Dookie. And if you notice they commissioned someone to do the artwork. So it's actually like everything on the album cover is Dookie related, everything. So I don't know,
Yes.
a little knowledge for you. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll do. I'm not a big Green Day fan, believe it or not. Like I respect what they've done. I like their beginning work. But I do. Do I have them on the list potentially? But they're not on the immediate gotta have it type thing. I want to do a Barroom Hero inspired scent dropkick. We've got. Oh, there's a few things. And then we have the CBD stuff dropping next month. Yeah, I mean, so who knows what we'll see from that? But
Yeah. I was wondering if you were going to say anything.
oh yeah, I've been talking about it. Like the blend's been finalized. I'm just working on back end stuff and scents. So I'm launching probably with 3 scents. I was thinking 4, but I think I'll stick with 3. 2 will be existing Alley Cat scents, and then 1 will be exclusively on the CBD side. I just haven't decided what existing scents we're gonna do. I was thinking the top ones, but sometimes things don't transition when you start mixing the CBD and stuff because of the smell of the CBD.
Yes.
But I think Van Winkle might make it over.
Gary, I love tobacco scents, but you said this is similar to F2020, and I didn't like it, so you think I will like this scent. I
don't-
get a total different vibe.
Yes, it's like it's the same blueberry that I use, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's hard with my little buddy Aaron because I don't know. I mean, I hate.
I don't get the same vibe.
Here's
from
the
it.
deal, though, Aaron. Check it out. I already have samples of Interrupted made. I just have to get the labels in, and that's why the samples aren't on the website no more. Because since we've had to change things, I had to update it, and we're gonna go to a pick your own 3 type thing. So you'll be able to get samples of Interrupted at some point. So I would say just wait till then before you drop the $20 on one. Buy a sample pack, and you can include any scents that you maybe haven't tried yet. I mean,
Cool.
So excited that Alley Cat is launching new scents. Yeah, dude, this Interrupted. It's really good.
appreciate
I
that.
see. I don't. I mean,
Very
I get the
nice.
same. I get the same blueberry, but as far as the rest of the scent, no, it's different for me. Because I still have my small stash of Chesapeake scents. Just saying.
I get hit up
you-
quite often. They're like, "Do you have any of this left over?" And I'm like, "No." Like if you can ask Johnny Grooms and Jay Cruz when they came when we were switching over the lab and everything to accommodate Alley Cat, I get rid of probably about $10,000 to $12,000 worth of stuff, including like not just inventory, but like ingredients and bottles and stuff like that. Yeah, we dumped.
Yeah,
everything.
Donnie, he did the. He had an episode of the Radio Tonight, man.
Yeah, because we finally got the mic and the Roadcaster and everything set up. So yeah,
Michael P says anything tobacco or blueberry, I'm in. He got his order in. So hey guys, how are y'all? What's up, Shaky? How's it going, man?
What's up, buddy?
Brockton, just south of Boston, is home of Rocky Marciano and Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler is a beast. I still have some Irish Blue left. I never tried Irish Blue. Never tried it.
yeah, that was one of those. You either really loved it or you really hated it.
Was that a
Is the time
Stout?
very prevalent?
Blueberry and stout.
yeah.
I don't
Oh,
think
there-
the time, but every nose is different. So I don't know what you guys get out of it.
I don't get time.
Is that
Like I
in
said,
there?
I get a tart blueberry.
We're on overtime right now, so you get time and a half.
Time and a half, baby.
Yeah, send me my
Um,
check. There you go.
Wiley says I still have an unopened Valens.
Silence!
I never got to. Silence. I have 6. Wow. I think like 8 or 9. The part of
See,
F2020 I didn't
Bill's-
like was the time, and if this scent doesn't have time, I should like it. I don't get time out of it, but like he
Pick
said,
up,
every nose is different.
Put Landshark's picture back up for his comment, please.
All right, hold on one second.
He's right above AA Ron.
Yep.
Look at that big old smile with that alley cat beanie. Look at that beautiful
Yeah.
face.
Mm.
Bill, man. Bill's a beast, dude. Like he's
Yeah,
always
he is.
posting like
Dude,
Yeah. Every
He's
day.
always
Tops.
every day. That's his job. He's retired, so his job is to work out and eat honey butter chicken biscuits from Wendy's.
Ooh.
Butter chicken biscuit.
Dude, have you had those? The honey butter chicken biscuit?
I haven't
Yeah,
had
they're
them.
You
good.
get one that has to be hot and fresh. It can't be like,
Yeah,
it's
it
been
can't
in the
be-
window for
yeah.
a minute. It's gotta be hot and fresh. It's good.
I've never had
Grab
Wendy's
dinner at an
breakfast.
awful waffle. All right, Shaky. We'll be here when you get back, dude.
What's Awful Waffle? Is that the name of the Waffle House? Is that what Awful Waffle?
I think it's Waffle House. Yeah.
You know what's
What's
funny,
the
though?
carrier on Alley Cat
Wa-
CBD?
Waffle House.
Do you wanna go over
waffles
that
are
or no?
bomb, dude. Like the waffle.
Oh, they're great, but the rest of their food is junk.
Yeah. You're gonna have to tune in on July 11th, Diablo, because I am not telling you. There's ostrich in
That
it and
is a
CBD.
Monday. That is a Monday because my birthday is the 12th, and it's on a
There you go.
Tuesday.
I could tell you Oki
Wendy's.
hasn't, but I could tell you Daniel has tried every tester iteration. He knows what blend is the final blend. And I have a 95% consensus from the testers
Consensus.
on the final blend. And one guy who's like, well, I love it, but I like this one better. But we're going with the one that I prefer and everyone else preferred. But yeah, so Daniel can talk about it with the exception of the carriers.
It's, man, dude,
Let's hear
it
it. Let's
styles
hear it,
so
Daniel.
well. It styles so, like, literally, dude, I've never put anything in
That's
my
what I'm
beer
wearing
that styles as well as this. Like, it literally styles, like, that's the best styling beard oil. And it don't take that much. Like, you really gotta, like, you gotta dial in what you use. But oh man, it's so good, dude. Like, and it's soft without being that fake overly soft. I hate when your beard is like so soft it, like, I don't know, it feels like a feather. It's weird. Gives you that weird feeling. But this doesn't do that. This is just like, man, it's great. It's great. Am I the one person that's not in consensus?
I need to try it too.
What do you mean?
Well, you said 95% of everybody was in consensus, but you had
think-
one person.
No, I think you're on board with 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then you're good. You're the somebody loved 1,
Wasn't
aka
me.
4. 3 and 6. You were always on with 3 and 6. 1 and 4, which you know why I'm saying them together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have one guy who loves 3 and 6, but was like, yeah, 1 and 4. I mean it. So I personally was always going with a certain one. It's just I like to hear what everybody else thought. And we used, we had some. I think half the testers were testers we've used before, and then there's other. My affiliates are always in that group, and then we had some people who have never tested for me before. What's up, Corey?
Hey, what's up,
hold on.
Corey?
Corey.
I love Nashville hot chicken.
No, damn it.
I got one more for Corey. Hold on. Which one is it?
60 gallons of paint. Oh, Aaron, that sounds like fun. I hate painting. That's the one
That's
thing
a lot of paint.
I paid somebody to paint the inside of my house. When we bought this house, I paid somebody. I'm like, I'm not painting, Abby. Like, that's one thing I will not do. I hate painting. It's so monotonous and it stinks. So we just paid somebody to do it. Hey, Mike P said it's me.
Oh, Corey gets to the show and realizes he has to unload everything.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
I'm sorry. G-rated. I'm not G-rated. I'm sorry.
Oh,
All right.
I want
But yeah,
to super
so-
chat Gary for that. It's all right, Corey. You can super chat me, man. It's all
Yeah,
right.
super chat. Hey, you guys can super chat Daniel all you want. I just went broke tonight super chatting. So super chat Daniel all you want. He appreciates it.
Make sure you use code DTB10. It'll save you 15% and it will help support my platform.
Yes. Yeah. And that's what we do. So when we do a release, our launches are only done with affiliates, and we always up the affiliate code for the affiliate who's hosting that release for the
I would love to
duration
be
of the show.
Yeah, during the stream. So if you guys want to save 15%,
I'll probably forget
do-
till I wake up to fix it.
Yeah, it's very possible that it may not
Usually.
go away till 5 a.m, but
or 10.
Corey says,
Yeah, Brett. I mean, you're definitely on my list. It's just I have a list of always gonna test, and have a list of next who's not done it before. But you're on there.
Corey, the new release is called Interrupted. It's blueberry, vanilla, and tobacco.
Oh no, Mike B was a good tester. Mike B's has been testing the CBD. He's the non-consensus guy, but he loves what we chose. But you know, his feedback has been phenomenal, and he's like, "Hey man, if you want somebody who's not going to tell you the truth, then I'm sorry." I'm like, "No, bro. I want if it sucks, I need you to tell me because this is where because before I send anything to testers, it passed my test first. So before you get it, it's already been in a process. It's just not been in a public process. So
right,
if you get it and you say it sucks, like I need to know that because my beard, when I'm testing things on mine, my beard's gonna be different from everybody else's. You know what I mean? So
yes.
I need to know how that feels in yours. So yeah, so
If you guys haven't smashed that thumbs up, smash that thumbs up. I do appreciate it.
I prefer you to tell me, hey, this sucked, and I released it anyways, and then you can say I told you so, and then you telling me it sucked or not telling me it sucked, I released it, and then later say, well, I thought it sucked. Well, then why didn't you tell me? You know what I mean?
It's not a CBD scent, Christian.
There's
Chris,
no
is it?
CBD.
No, this is not CBD. This is the regular blend. This is just that old Alley Cat regular blend.
Yeah. Yeah, and the CBD will be 1,000 milligrams too, and it will not break the bank. I promise you.
No. It feels moist. Yes.
It's moist.
The new CBD makes your beard moist.
I don't know. It is so
Not overly moist.
Well, I don't want to give out any secrets, but I wouldn't say moist.
No.
Moister than an oyster.
Moist. I need to get a button that says moist.
I'm sure you can find one. Bill says Gary fired me.
Yeah. So when Mike B sends me a message and he's like, "Hey man, I'm not sure I like number 4," and I'm like, "Dude."
Oh, you see this guy? See this guy? Number one bullshit guy. He do the wee woo.
Mike B was wee wooing all over my heart.
That's classic.
I had to get past the caution I felt about telling Gary something I tested didn't work for me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The first time someone asked you to test for them and you're like, man, this I don't like the way this feels. Like you got it takes a second to get up that little bit of I don't know, that nerve, I guess you would say, like, hey bro, the stuff you just like poured your heart into that you made isn't the greatest. And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you have to.
You know what though?
because
Those things
stuff
don't hurt my
feedback.
feelings though. I always get surprised by like people like, well, I don't want to upset you. I'm like, bro, like saying I don't
It's
care.
for-
It's hard to say, well, I don't care because yeah, I care because it's going in there. But like, if you don't like it, like I don't care that you don't like it. Is what I'm saying. Like, what am I gonna do? Cry a river? Like, you didn't like it. So how do we make you like it? Like, what can I do? That's what I want to know.
Right.
If you don't like something, I'd
Right.
rather you say, hey, it's crap, and then be like, oh, you know what? I think no, because at the end of the day, if I release something and you held back and that product fails, I mean, I relied on you as a tester
Mm-hmm.
to keep me from failing. Now, there will be people who don't like it and it just won't work after we release it. Totally expected. But I don't want to have a bomb and all the testers gave me the thumbs up because they were afraid to tell me. That's why I said, look, dude, I said, I will love you forever, even more so if you say, hey, this sucks, versus, oh, we like it just because we want to hurt your feelings. Like, don't worry about my feelings, man.
Michael Zarati, that wash is amazing. It is in my rotation. It stays in the shower. But you do need to try the other products.
Yeah. And I didn't fire Bill. Bill was in the testing for the Alley Cat blend. So I didn't use him for this one. And I'll tell you why. Bill loves our regular blend. I didn't want him to not order regular blend anymore once he tried this new stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's not have Bill because Bill will not order anything else once the CBD is launched. So Bill doesn't have to order. He was a tester, so he got the launch box. He has well, he still orders anyway, but he's got everything. But he was our
I
graybeard
want to
tester.
try this just because the blend is highly different than any other blend. Even if it sucks, I get an idea about the carriers, which helps me spend less money. Exactly. There you go. That's a good
so we
point.
could talk.
I wish
You haven't
people
asked me any
thought that
questions.
way.
You haven't done like
What do you
the. I mean, I watch your streams. I know how you roll, and I'm sitting here just talking all the time.
Exactly. But when the flow's going, man, the flow's
Right, yeah.
going.
I
Like
got you, bro.
sometimes you don't have to force it.
But so bacon. I say that 10 times fast. So I'm glad you mentioned that because the carrier's highly different. I've had a lot of messages, like especially on Facebook ads. You were like, I want to try this, but like the blend kind of scares me. Well, let's explain why the blend is different. One, the blend is different because I think the blend is better than what I could have done with your normal carriers. And when it comes to hair in general, oils from trees and plants and nuts and fruits and whatever have been used for thousands and thousands of years. Like it's how natural hair care, aborigines and stuff like that's what they used. Not all of them used castor or jojoba or sweet almond. Like some of them just didn't know about that stuff. So when I was creating the blend, you can close your eyes, type in beard oil on the website, go like this with your finger, and you're going to find sweet almond, jojoba, and you're going to find the normal things. I wanted to be the most abnormal I could without sacrificing quality. So I looked and researched. I like, a squalane was always going to be in the blend. I've been a big proponent of squalane from Chesapeake days when we had it in the blend. And the squalane came about because it's great for women's, or not for anybody, but women have put squalane like on the eyes for the wrinkles and stuff. And that's how I found it. Because my wife got, you get those little subscriptions. They send you samples of different beauty things so you can buy the big ones if you want. Well, she had a squalane eye serum. And I'm like, what is that? And like, it's pure squalane. So I started researching it. Dude, this would be great for beard oil. So that was always going to be in the blend, but I wanted to be more than just a base. And basic sounds bad. I'm not trying to diss anybody who has, a
regular
carrier blend that's common. But I want it to be different.
Sorry.
What? Did I miss something?
No, you're like, I don't mean basic in a bad way. But,
yeah, because I'm trying not to. I don't want to offend because there's some great oils that are common.
Basic.
Yeah, I guess I don't want to say.
Yeah, there's some blends out there that are,
but
Ugg boots and pumpkin
common,
spice.
like jojoba, argan, all great stuff. Sweet almond, metafoam, great stuff. I mean, AMLA oil, hemp seed, great stuff. Black seed, all good stuff. But like we have like the Yangu or the Cape chestnut. Yeah, and this is the thing too. So like when it comes to plant names, like camellia seed, there's 100 different things called camellia seed, 100 different variations of the plant. So when you see, oh, this is dongbeak or subaki oil, well, subaki is just camellia seed. It's not just camellia seed oil. I mean, you got to dig in there. It's a relative, like it's connected to that plant, but it's not like, well, you're basic. I promise you, if I bought camellia seed oil in my subaki, they're different. It's just from the same family. Dude, Shade's a monster. I ain't knocking nothing. Shade, you could put water in a bottle and I'll just call it good. Don't beat me up. And you know what though? And you know why there's so many common blends? Because they work. I mean, like it works. So when something works, people are going to keep it going. And I could take 10 companies, 10 oils,
blends
that have 90% the same things, and they can all feel different because it's ratios, it's quality of the sourcing. There's a lot of, and it's how it was pressed, or was it used a hexane? Like how was it pressed? Was it cold pressed? Was it chemically pressed or extracted? So fried chicken. Let's talk about chicken. I had chicken for dinner. No, yeah, I had chicken for dinner.
Cedric, the carrier is squalane, soursop, yangu, shea nut, percaxi, pequi, subaki, black seed.
Yes.
I know I butchered some of those names.
blend. Yeah, they're hard to pronounce. But yeah, so you can have 10 different oils. Like I said, 90% of the blends are your, sweet almond, a whole bunch like that stuff, but they can all feel different. So having that as your common blends isn't a bad thing because there's a lot of variables that go into it. I just, for myself, I wanted to be, and if I say I want to be better, I'm not trying to say they're not good. I wanted to do better. I mean, I've done 3 different blends before in my previous company, so I wanted to kick it up a notch, and I didn't want to be just another sweet almond oil on the shelf. I mean, like, I didn't want to do that. It's cost me a lot of sales because people are afraid to try it. But once people do try it, I got a message today from a gentleman in Illinois who's been on a rampage buying our stuff. He's like, dude, he goes, I cannot stop using this. This is like the best thing I've used. You know what I mean? Which, man, that's waking up to those messages is like waking up to a naked hug from your wife. I mean, it feels good sometimes, but.
Corey says there's a difference in fried chicken and Nashville hot chicken. Yeah, absolutely. I won't eat Nashville hot chicken. Actually, I won't eat fried chicken if it's on the bone. I don't eat any chicken on the bone.
Let's pull up No Banger. Let's do some education. So Shea Nut Oil
is Shea Nut Oil and Shea Olein the same thing?
Absolutely not. Shea Nut Oil. So Shea Olein is. I'm trying to think of where I have it. I actually have both of them. Give me a second.
Hey, Daniel.
What's up?
Not much. You don't like Nashville hot chicken, though, for real?
No, bro. No. I can't eat
you don't
spicy
like
anymore, bro.
Spicy? Oh,
It's the
okay.
spicy thing. After the cancer thing and all the medications that I was on, it like messed my gut up. So like I can't do spice. I mean, I can do like a little bit of spice, but anything above like a Tabasco, I'm gonna be in the bed for a couple days. You know what I mean?
No bueno.
Like, yeah, no bueno. It tears me up like bad.
I can hear you now. Stop talking about it.
But yeah, that's why I don't eat spicy stuff. I hear Nashville hot chicken's amazing, dude. I hear it's amazing, but for me,
so hot.
I just can't eat it, bro.
Though.
Dude, it's like sticking a habanero in your cornhole, but just straight. It's like not good at all.
Boy, that's so good. That's
So this is Shea Nut Oil. It's also white, creamy, and it's kind of not thin, but it's not super thick. You know what I mean? Not very viscous. This is Shea Olein. It comes in a bucket.
big old tub.
So
Cedric,
basically,
yeah, man,
Shea is the
it's
low
been like
melt
8
shea butter.
years.
I'm not going to go into like the science of like how they make these two things, but I just want to show you the difference. And this is Shea Olein. Right now it's a little more solid because it's cold in here. If I took my hand and scooped it, it's kind of like pudding. Like, you know what I mean? It's like a thick pudding. So it is different. Shea Olein and Shea Nut Oil. 2 different things.
What's up, Derek? How's it going, man?
Shea Olein is basically like a very soft butter. Shea Nut Oil is still considered an oil. Hopefully that helps.
Yeah. Shade says 3 years in remission so far. For me, bro, it's been 32 was my last tumor removal. I couldn't do chemo. They had to do surgery. Like, dude, if I took my shirt off, I would look like Frankenstein from all.
Take your shirt off, the dollar bills start tossing.
No, it wouldn't either. They'd be like, "Oh my god, put that shirt back on."
But basketball game's on today. Damn it!
But yeah, it's been 8 years now. So appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, my mother
Cedric
survived thyroid cancer.
It started out as skin cancer. It started out as melanoma. I found a bump on my back. It looked like a pimple. My doctor said, "Oh, we can just take it off." So when he went to cut the spot off, it was black. And then they went in and did like research or whatever, and they cut a tumor the size of a softball out of my back. and then they took all my lymph nodes from the left side. My left shoulder, I have no feeling pretty much in my left arm where they had to cut out the nerve. Yeah, I got chopped on a lot, man, because we did the genetics stuff and I can't do chemo. My body rejects it. Just like pain medications, my body rejects pain medications. So yeah, good times.
Yeah, so I think it's Brad. Shea Olin is, yeah, so they separate the shea butter. There was a separation. I don't want to get into the science of it because I'd have to look it up. On top of my head, I have too much in my head. But yeah, that's basically they extract this saturated versus the unsaturated fatty acid. There's a separation there.
How do you know to have your doc check out a pimple? Because it was there for 2 months and it wouldn't pop. So I finally just broke down and went to the doctor. I thought maybe it was like a boil or something. And yeah. Hey, what's up, Brewer? Yeah, Shay, same to you, brother. Same to you, man. Years and years of physical therapy, but good times.
Do you have
now,
any
man.
questions? I mean, you got me here, man. I don't do these things very often.
No, I know. Yeah, I have some questions. So what made you decide to go through this to do the alley cat? Like, when did you know that the previous was done? Like, when you were like, I'm over it, I want to do something else.
All right, so we started 2017. I want to say sometime in 2020. I had many conversations with a couple people, including Dan C, and I'm like, I think I want to rebrand it because Chesapeake. I mean, unless you live in this area, that word has no connection to anybody. I was trying to like connect it to myself, connect it to people, so they can be like, hey, this is a brand I get attached to. And everybody would just tell me, no, don't change it, don't change. So then I just got to where like it just wasn't fun for me. So I had made a decision in late 2020. Where I was just going to shut down. After the year's done, I'm just done. I mean, like, I've been doing this 5 years now, and the amount of hours I put into it on top of the full-time job is astronomical. And I know I'm not the only one who does that. You got Beard Octane who, crazy Joe's full-time job, and then he does it. So it's crazy hours. But I was missing out on so much with my family and my kids. Like I'm working and because at the time I was still working for FEMA, so I was working 6 to 7 days a week anyways, because there was always a damn hurricane. So I would work 10, 12 hours a day there, and I get off. I'd be working the beard stuff for the rest of the night. And then every day, even on the weekends if I had the weekend off. So I would just burn out from missing my kid, they're now 14 and 12. By the time when I started, they were, 9 and 6 or whatever. So I've been missing a lot of that, and I even had a conversation with the other day if they wanted me to stop doing this so I can spend more time with them. Because now they're getting ones going into high school, and the other one's starting 7th grade. My high school son's gonna start playing lacrosse. So like there's going to be a lot of things that I'm just not going to be there for. So I decided, I'm going to shut down. I didn't really tell very many people that. I just kind of like in my head, I was like, hey, I'm going to close this. Well, the closer I got to Judgment Day, where like it was just going to end.
I'll be right back. Keep talking.
All right. I started getting like that, man, do I really want to leave? Do I really want to throw all my work away? Or do I want to start a new brand that is me and like do it my way? Well, as we can see, that is what won. Is I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it my way. So regardless of what happens, Chesapeake is done. And the fall of 2020 is when it was decided. It was in November. That's when the Alley Cat process started, and we worked on things. We kept a lot of things a secret. Tells everybody, was told that, hey, Chesapeake's closing, because that was the truth. It was closing. They just didn't know that there was something else coming. And I just made sure the brand fit. You know, music has always been a big part of my life. You know, music, motorcycles, you know, the kind of like rebellious lifestyle. Although I'm kind of old now, so I'm not that rebellious, but it's just been how I grew up. I mean, a lot of people see me here and how I am, like, you know, through the social media aspect, but my history of life, a lot of people just don't know any of it. So I wanted to put that in a brand. I wanted to put myself out there. And the big thing was like, well, it's not a rebrand. Like if I'm going to kill one thing and start another one, it's going to be a whole new thing. Like it's not going to be, let's just slap a new label on the products and call it a day. That just was the easy way out, and I wasn't going to do that. So that's basically how it started. And Walt, believe it or not, was one of the ones who helped me figure out the Alley Cat name tied into music. Because, you know, if you look at hip hop and rap, you got like the pit bulls, like the iconic mascot, if you will, for hip hop and rap. When it comes to like the rock and stuff, if you look down into the history of rockabilly, and you know, you go way back into you know, the hot rod era stuff, like the Alley Cat is just kind of something that stuck out. And it's a very popular name in various types of businesses that feed into that genre. So we went with Alley Cat. But yeah, so that's the story. I don't know if I was long-winded on your question, but
Daniel, do you wear your hat? You wear your hat like this?
yeah, I've never worn my hat like that. Daniel probably does.
Oh, I have a couple hats that are like that, dude. Oh yeah.
And you know
I
what's
used to work
funny?
with
You
a
know why the
guy.
hat's like that? My artist who did that growing up wore his hat like that.
Yeah, I used to work with a dude.
He actually had the
He always
bill
wore it.
longer.
It's like,
The original
Oh yeah.
picture had the bill much longer and flipped up. I'm like, bro, you got to shorten that bill. That's like a damn, you know, from
Sandlot,
Sandlot. Yeah, like Small had that big hat.
Yeah.
Like, no, we can't do
Smalls.
My favorite, some of my favorite hats, bro, that I have still, they're like rolled almost. But yeah,
that. Yeah, so Archimundo, Rat Fink does go into rockabilly, but Rat Fink actually goes beyond that too. But I think, yeah, I don't know. That's just my explanation. We have different.
so
ideas.
Bacon has a question for you. What is your advice for those that want to get into the business? Tread lightly, prepare for worse, don't bother because the market is saturated.
All those. So you do have a handful. End of the day, if it's something you want to do and you're 100% into it, do it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
who am I to tell you not to do it? From experience, and I can tell you, if I can go back to 2017 when Gary had the idea to do this, I'd smack the hell out of him, tell him don't even bother. And that's the God's honest truth. I would not, had I known then what I've known through this process, I never would have started. And some people find great success at it, some don't. I mean, if you're going into it just because it's something that you enjoy and you want to do and you have no expectations, I mean, you're probably going to do well. If you go into it thinking, hey, I'm going to be the next Michael Jordan, odds are you're probably not going to be. You just have to enjoy the ride. Just same thing like with YouTube. Like, not everybody's going to reach the levels that some guys have. You may only be on the small level forever. It just happens. Like, you know, every kid grows up wanting to be the next, you know, Peyton Manning. How many people are going to be the next Peyton Manning? Maybe one or two of those kids. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you just
Maybe
have to
his
have
nephew.
realistic expectations. The market
Yeah.
is very saturated. And when people ask me, like, well, lots of markets are oversaturated. Yeah, every market. Like, I was doing their food and beverage, billions of restaurants, right? But here's the difference that separates the benefits of some markets that are saturated versus others. When it comes to consumable goods, food and drink, every human needs to eat and drink. Everybody, right? So your consumer base is now everybody. Beards. Not every human grows a beard. If you want to do the easy math, let's just say 50-50, 50% women's, 50% men. Now you have half the population who can grow a beard, or who doesn't. Well, some women can, but let's just speak on men and make it easy. Out of that 50%, how many are going to grow a beard? Probably another 50%. So now you're at 25% of the total population who may even want to grow a beard. Now you have to hit the population of that is growing a beard, because you got to remember that's men. So some of them might be 10 years old, some might be 20 or 40. So your consumer base is much smaller. So when you have 100 people and only half of them can grow a beard, but there's 300 companies, odds are you're going to be fighting for business and you may not reach everybody. If you got 100 people and 300 restaurants, well, 100 people eat 3 times a day. So there's an opportunity for every person to hit every one of those restaurants at least once. You know what I mean? So an oversaturation in the market just depends on the market base. And the market base for beards is small. While it's growing, it's still considerably small compared to food, to beverage, to clothing. T-shirt companies. How many people start a T-shirt company and iron on decals, right? Almost everybody has or could do that. But everybody wears a shirt. Everybody wears there's 365 days in a year, probably that many different shirts, or the odds are they don't have that many. But the opportunity for someone to have a new shirt every day exists. That isn't the case for beards, because not everybody has a beard.
Right, but you also, like, a lot of what I think a lot of people don't understand. I ask this question all the time. There's a ton of guys out there with beards that don't use any product. That they could care less about a product. Like, I get asked all the time on job sites, "Hey man, why does your beard look like that? Why does it, have a sheen to it? Why does it lay like it lays?" And blah 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 blah. And I'm just like, I use products, and they're like, "Nah, that's not for me, dude. I don't have 30 minutes a day to take care of my beard." And I'm like, once you learn beard education, it doesn't take 30 minutes. Yeah. It takes me like 2 minutes in the morning to get ready, and I'm out the door.
And that's why I say the growth of the industry hasn't even peaked yet, because as more people are educated, it's going to grow.
Carrie says, be prepared to have a 5-year plan at minimum. There's no overnight success. Bradley Miller says, love how he said Manning instead of Brady. Yeah, me too.
My wife's a diehard Colts fan, and my son, my second son, he's named after Peyton Manning. So.
If I started my business over from scratch right now, I could hit $1 million in sales 3 years pretty easy.
So you know what, Corey? Here's a challenge, Corey. In 3 years, which is not that long. End your business tomorrow after your trade show. I bet you $1 million you can't hit $1 million in 3 years.
Oh.
This is why I say this, not to be a jerk. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Corey's one of my bestest friends, right? Because if you started and he may be talking about if he had never done it before and just started today, I don't know. If he started over from scratch, he can hit $1 million in 3 years. Well, why can't you keep doing what you're doing and hit $1 million in 3 years? Well, you got to start over. So if starting over is how you're going to do it, then I challenge you to start over tomorrow and do it.
He said he could do it with his current business. That's what he says. I'll do it with my current business.
Then there you go. And Corey gets what I was trying to say. My point is, why can't you do it with your current business? Why do you got to start over and do it in 3 years? That's my point. Like, if you have to start over to do it, then start over tomorrow. Right? But no, he doesn't have to start over. He could do it with what he's doing now.
All right, Corey.
Corey,
I'm going to need you to write that in a spreadsheet. I'm going to start DTB grooming tomorrow. So I need that spreadsheet on how to make $1 million in 3 years. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I even write you a check for $25,000. I'll post-date it for 3 years. And if it happens,
I could tell
I'll 10 times that
money. I can count the number of companies who started from nothing. Well, they all started from nothing, but in our little community who've had great success with Facebook advertising on one hand. Don't get stuck in that trap. Corey knows I've lost so much money on the Facebook route. Can you be successful? 100%. Will everybody have success using the Facebook advertising route? No. Will you lose a lot of money in the process? Yes. Is there a end-all, be-all secret to it? No. There's not like a secret wand you have to figure out. Some people will be successful, some won't. And I always tell, and this is the thing, here's an analogy. When you're a kid, don't grow up to be the next Peyton Manning. Grow up to be the next you. I don't want to be the next Peyton Manning. I want to be the first me, right? So if you're gonna start a business, don't be like, I want to be the next beard brand. Why? Why don't you be the first of your brand? I mean, be bigger. Like, don't be the next them. Be you. Like, I don't want to be Chesapeake. I want to be Alley Cat. I don't want to be the next Live Bearded. I want to be Alley Cat. You know what I mean? So now, do I take inspiration? Dude, like, the amount of inspiration I get from other companies is astronomical. Like, I learned so much just from watching from the outside. From Fable. Like, from Fable, easy lessons, marketing. Marketing's key. He's grown his brand through marketing. Beard Octane, market, that hustle and marketing. Like, the way, like, his branding's on point, his marketing's on point. There's nothing about his company that's not on point. So those are the things, and that's one of the things I learned with Chesapeake was consistency. I was very inconsistent. I mean, that's what I'm trying to be. That's why you see the labels like we're all consistent. You're leaving, Oki? Who's leaving?
No, I was saying hi to somebody.
Oh, I thought somebody was leaving.
Okay, bye.
But
I'm just eating popcorn. What's up, Johnny?
but yeah, and you have to work nonstop. I mean, like, so, and there's a lot of things: education, consistency, and I always preach realistic expectations. I know I may not be as successful as I want to be. I also know I may blow my ideas out the water and be hugely successful. Like, I have realistic, and I think realism to me is more important than, I'm going to be like the next guy. Because you're never going to be like the next guy. You're going to be like the first you. And that's what you should strive for. If that made any sense. I probably confused the holy crap out of everybody.
It makes total sense.
Perfect.
But at the same time, going back to the saturated market, I wouldn't say so much that the market is saturated, because once people are educated to the fact of what beard products are actually for, which ones work and don't, because a lot of people, if they don't know any different, for instance, if people only knew about Weatherbeard, and they tried something else and like, wow, Weatherbeard's a lot better than this company, so I'll just stay with Weatherbeard. Or Alley Cat.
That happens too.
Alley Cat didn't work for me, so I'm not going to use beard products anymore, because they think that's the only thing available.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen it with a large company. Like, a lot of guys were like, that was the first thing they were turned on to, and they bought, and then they tried something else, and they're like, oh, that's not that great. Like, it did. My beard feels better using this company.
Yeah, and you also have a lot of people too that, and I've seen this a lot, where they're like, oh, the company A, the only company everywhere I use, is the best company out there. I don't need to use anybody else. But you've not used anybody else, or you've used the store stuff that has been historically terrible, with the exception of 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
So my thing is, if you find a brand, if you love it, by all means, rally around them, support them, be their cheerleader,
Mm-hmm.
right? But know that there's hundreds of thousands of other brands out there. If you give them a shot, you may find out that what you thought was the best is no longer the best. And the word best is very subjective. I'll tell you all day, ours is the best you're going to put in your beard. Corey's is the best you're going to put in your beard. Live Beard is the best. Of course, we're going to say that, right? Because if you don't believe you have the best, then what's the point? But it's subjective.
Exactly.
Not everybody's going to think it's the best, and that's okay. Not everybody has to think you're the best. That's okay. Totally okay.
Well,
But
some people also
key.
some people get roped in by marketing.
Yeah.
Some people get roped in by using the product, and they, like you said, they rally around said company. And then some people just follow trends. They're like, oh, this person loves company A, so I'll love company A too. And they'll just force themselves to like it. And I get asked all the time, literally, like, I get questions all the time. They're like, hey man, why don't you do videos about this company? And I'm like, well, I have before. It didn't work for me. So why would I continue to buy? Well, it works great for me. Our beards
I'm not
can't
sure
be that
who
different.
Christian D is, but I'm starting to like him a lot. You know what's funny? And I'm glad you. So, and Nailbanger kind of hits us on the head with like, so you'll notice in the beard community, in the small little internet world that we live in, you'll notice 2 styles, right, of companies. You you have the companies who just they focus on themselves, they do their thing, and that's just it, right? Like I'll use Beard Brand, even though they're not really in the beard community, but I don't want to offend anybody else. So like Beard Brand can give two flying farts about anybody else. Beard Brand's focused on Beard Brand, and that's all they focused on. You will never see Beard Brand post on their Instagram, hey, go support Alley Cat. No, because their goal is Beard Brand, right? But you have the smaller companies who you'll see on their pages, they're always posting about other brands and stuff. And while that looks great because you're supporting and people are like, oh, that's a nice guy supporting others. At the end of the day, though, you're showing your customers that you are more concerned about helping other companies and then focused on your brand. And your focus should be on your brand, right? There's nothing wrong with supporting other people. I support the holy crap out of Weatherbeard. Corey's one of my best friends. We talk all day, every day. I love he's one of two companies other than mine in my bathrooms, my beard area that I use. I usually buy his drops on a consistent basis. And that's not because of Corey, it's because the products speak for themselves. Now, Corey, to my knowledge, has never posted anything on his Instagram page for me. I don't know if I have for him either, but I support the heck out of him. You don't have to post on your social media to show support for those other companies. So you'll notice those are the two styles. You have those brands that are brand focused, and you have brands that are let's support everybody in the community, make everybody big. I used to be like that. Like with Chesapeake, I did a lot for other people, and that was a portion of my time that I don't get back. You know what I mean? So all my time needs to be focused on building my brand. Oh, later, Travis.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
If that makes any sense. I mean,
products become no, you should always be your own biggest cheerleader if you're a company. Or like for me being a content creator, like I'll share posts for Dan. I'll share posts for a couple other people. But my main focus is my content, my channel, what I'm putting out. You know what I mean? Same thing goes for Dan. Dan is his own biggest cheerleader. Dan is, he puts in the grind. He, like earlier, he did not have to shout out the channel. He did not have to say, hey guys, go check out Daniel the Bearded, really cool guy. I'll be there as well. He didn't have to do that. That's a choice he made.
He's not here no more.
But he also knows he's probably making his 12th video of the day, but or actually he's probably relaxing because it's retirement day. He may take a day off. But
Dan, take a day off. Good luck.
You have to take care of you. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader. Like, because if I'm constantly posting about other reviewers, why is people ever going to check out my content?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I get people too, and I feel bad because I have customers who they'll get beard mail and have my stuff and like 3 other companies in there. I don't share those posts, and people are like, "Well, why don't you share them?" Because I'm not going to put other companies on my social media. I'm not promoting them. And it may be mine and Weatherbeard stuff, and I still won't post it. Because that I used to do that stuff all the time, and I think that was one of the things I needed to change. So I just don't do that anymore, and I feel bad. And I never reach out and be like, "Hey, can you repost that picture with just mine?" No, because that's a douche thing to do. Let them, if they want to post Alley Cat with 400 brands, then that's on them. That's their picture. What they want to do. That's totally cool. I've never complained about it, but I just won't repost it, and I'm not obligated to.
Like, no, we've had this conversation. Me and you have had this conversation about companies are not obligated to post about a review. Companies are not obligated to repost your beard mail picture. Bacon, hit me up, man. Let me know what part of Indiana you're from.
I feel like Christian D might be a super fanboy, or it might be somebody just playing around. I don't know, because I know what feels hot in beard. That sounds getting really weird. But I appreciate you nonetheless. I appreciate anyone who loves or doesn't love.
He was Dan stream. But
I don't know. I don't know anymore. I just love everybody to do my thing.
But man, I lost my train of thought. Damn it.
Emotional,
I hate when I do that.
damn it.
Guns and Beards. I've never heard of this channel before. I'm here because I heard about it from Dan C. Well, I appreciate you being here, Guns and Beards. Seriously.
Yeah. I know I missed a lot of questions, and this is a great conversation, and I enjoyed the conversation. Someone asked about, if quality.
Quality.
Bigger,
quality. Like companies get bigger, does quality?
Cedric, it can. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I haven't been there to tell you if it's going to happen to me, but it can. I've seen things that look different, but the places that I source my ingredients, I can source a small amount. I can source 55-gallon drums of it. It's the same stuff. It's just in larger quantities. So if your sourcing is high quality, superior quality, it has the ability to source a bunch of it at one time for you, odds are no, your quality won't change. And it shouldn't change. Now, can it? Yes. Is it a consistent where it's going to happen to everybody? No. Right? So case by case basis. I mean, if you used company A when they were selling 10 bottles a year and now they're selling 10 million and you feel like their quality's changed, well, then it's changed to you. And I mean, so, and there's lots of things too. So if you go into big market stores, and that's the one thing, I will never pursue trying to get into like Target or Walmart, because believe it or not, they will have you change your formula so it sits on their shelf for a long time. And I won't change anything about my anything. I will not add stabilizers to my butter. I will not do that to the oil. None of that. That's why I prefer to be direct to consumer, which I believe is a better. And most people shop online now, anyways.
Absolutely.
Well, Defined Beard Co. Terry is such a freaking rock star. His stuff's great too.
I love Carrie. I love Defined. He is Carrie is huge on donkey punches and finger sniffs. So if you guys enjoy a good donkey punch and a finger sniff, get a hold of of Carrie at Defined Beard Co.
Right.
And
Defined Beard says that
What's
Corey
that?
and I both use each other's products. We don't post about it. We just mutually respect each other's products. Absolutely, that 100%. That's the key. So, like I was saying earlier, you know, with the whole. So if you're going to start a beard company, just be focused on what you're doing. You mean?
Hey, give me 1 second. Go ahead, keep talking.
Now we could talk about it.
Yeah. I'm just crushing a bag of popcorn.
Oh, you see this?
Hold on. I got some more sounds. Where are they at? I love the sounds, Corey. You got to get a sound machine.
You know what the fuck you looking at? I'll kick your fucking ass. Shit, yeah.
I might get them.
You are fake news.
And look at Randy Orton slithering.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
We got like a button you just push.
Huh? Yeah, buttons.
There's like a button. you
Shit,
push.
yeah, we got to get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Chupapi muñeño.
It's Britney, bitch.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
I forgot which ones I have on here.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? This is a certified hood classic.
Let it come back to that.
He knew. He fucked up.
I will send you to Jesus.
That's Corey's favorite right there.
I will send you to Jesus.
Corey says that all the time. What the hell you say?
What?
All right, let's
we
get
got to keep
back.
lifting each other higher. But yeah, guys, check
So-
out Interrupted.
Yeah. Well, can you highlight Ellie?
Which one?
We got to keep on lifting each other higher.
Oh,
It's up a little bit.
yeah, I see it now.
Oh, look, this Chris. Yeah. So, and that's the thing, right? So
Other-
I could lift like the Corey. I lift Corey up by supporting him. So Monday
You guys are always in
he
each
dropped his
other's
collab.
lives.
Huh?
I'm saying you guys are always in each other's lives.
Well,
Like on
not so
IG.
much anymore. I kind of like don't do the live stuff,
Oh,
but
okay.
in the chat I am. But Corey and I talk FaceTime all the time, anyways. But like he dropped his collab on Monday night. He was gonna send it to me, but I bought it before he could. You know what I mean, because that's how I support him. Because when I make an order with Corey, that pays his bills, buys his dinner at a Prater Tater. You know what I mean? So
Coffee.
his coffee. You know what I mean? So that's how I support Corey. There's lots of ways. I'll never badmouth. Even if Corey and I are no longer friends, I'll not badmouth him publicly. I'm just not going to do that. Is that something I would have done 3 years ago when I was in my feisty moments? Oh, you're darn right. I mean, but it took me time to learn. And Dan C said some things today that touched me in places that you should go to jail for. You know what I mean? Like, he had some knowledge bombs about reacting and doing some things. So now, like, if Corey and I don't like each other no more, then I just do me and Corey will do him. So he said tough luck. Corey's a good guy, but he's only good because he has a Hannah. But I don't, like I said, I support Ellie. I mean, I don't do post about Ellie all the time, but she knows I support her. Yeah, so you could be supportive. Sometimes being supportive is just not doing anything at all. Well, geez, Gary, how can you be supportive and not do anything? Well, if you get mad at somebody, if you don't like something, sometimes just saying nothing at all is the right thing. I think Dan told me that today. He goes, what was it he said? He told me today in a message.
Some response, the best response.
The wisest man once said nothing at all, or something like that. So yeah, sometimes
that's why I'm being quiet.
Yeah. So you're so damn wise. Corey and I were, dude, I can't ride a tandem motorcycle or bicycle. But that's the thing too. Like, I don't know. You just do you. That's all I can say. I mean, if it's something you want to do, then just do you. You know what I mean? And there's going to be competition, which is healthy. There's going to be hate. There's going to be, you know what I mean? And it's the thing is, if you don't have haters, then you're doing something wrong. Like, if you have haters, you did something right. And let them hate on you. You know what I mean? Let them post about you. Let them talk about you. And that's something that's taken me. I'm still learning to ignore all that, right? But you just have to just let them do it because it hurts them in the end. It's not going to hurt you.
Golden State just won.
Really?
What do you say? I missed it.
Golden State just won.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's up, Yurik? Welcome in. Man, 50 deep still in here, bro. 50 deep at 11:30.
Christian D,
Love
I don't know you. You sound like a good dude, but nah. Like, I fight. My fight is with myself. I don't have a fight with anybody.
Hey, you want to do that thing that you sent me the picture of?
Oh, yeah. Let me ask a question. Do you know who? Oh, what? I'm gonna mess his damn name up. Sean Whalen. One of my best friends' name is Justin Whalen. So I'm like, I'm gonna call this dude Justin. It's not Justin. Sean. So I was listening to something on. Yeah,
absolutely.
Lions Sheep. Yeah.
Yep.
So Sean Whalen, Nate's kind of turned me on into the like deeper side of Sean, but I've known of Sean for a long time. He did a video the other day, or like a live stream. He was on somebody else's live stream, and somebody was asking about, because Sean will openly talk about his ideas of things to do in the future he may or may not do. And people are like, well, why do you openly talk about that? Aren't you afraid somebody's going to steal that? And his is like, well, if somebody steals it, then let them, because he goes, ideas are like ever floating out there. The odds are of me having a similar idea or vice versa to a million other people are very common. Like, it's going to happen. I mean, do you think one person ever thought to put nacho cheese on a hot potato, on a baked potato? No. I'm sure 100 people at the same time, like, hey, let's put cheese on a potato. Like, it's going to happen. So his thing is like, look, if somebody could take an idea that I have and do it better, congratulations. Because by the time they're done doing that, I've already moved on to 30, 40 other ideas. So, and in the world we live in, there is nothing that is so vastly different that you're going to be 100% unique all the time. Like, you may do, Daniel's hat may be similar to somebody else's hat, but it's different, but it's similar. If you put Coke and Pepsi side by side, they're similar, but they're different. You know what I mean? So if someone is similar to you, focus on what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, they found success doing what they're doing. There's no point in focusing on, if you're putting the focus on, well, this person looks like me. Well, you know how many people, like, hell, Matt from Bay Area looks like Daniel. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to start hating on Matt because he stole Daniel's face. You mean, or whoever's
That's
older,
right.
I don't know. So
I'm old. No, actually, he's older. So
is he older?
stole
Yeah.
his.
So Sean Whalen, he had a lot of good advice in this stream I was watching with him. And now I hear good advice and people give it to me all the time. I don't necessarily listen because I'm hard headed, but it takes me a while to fall in line. Coke and Pepsi are not worlds apart besides being a beverage. And that's the thing. Coke and Pepsi are the same color. They're both fizzy. They're both colas. They're both beverages. And they're both carbonated.
Coke
Like there's
is
so the difference is slightly types of ingredients and carbonation levels, right? Same thing with Sprite and 7-Up. There's a slight difference. But if you put them side by side, and if you don't taste it, you will never know they're different. They look the same. I can go to the store right now and buy 20 different bottles of water, and they all look the same. You take the labels off, every water will look the same. It will not all taste the same. Do you think Aquafina gets mad at Nestle because their water looks like their water? Absolutely not. Right? So, and that's what I'm saying. Like, this similarities are going to happen, but just do you.
That's right. Do you?
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew is better than
Do.
So does that make sense? Like, I'm not like dogging anybody. I'm not like, that's not where I was trying to go with that. Just, I mean, if you're gonna start, because Bacon asked about starting a beard company. Just no matter what you do, if you use a brown amber bottle, 500 other companies have that. So, you copy my bottle. If you use a purple label, I mean, so you're gonna have people who think that way, but just remember, your bottle's different because of how you put stuff in. Like, everything you do is you. It may be similar to somebody else's, but it's not somebody else's. So
that's like using a skull.
Yeah.
Tons of people use skulls, man. Tons of people. Your skull isn't like somebody else's skull.
So
it's the same thing.
So start your business. Just know the similarities exist. But as long as you're putting you into what you're doing, don't worry about it. Don't worry about what anybody says. None of that stuff. So just do you. And that's my focus with here. I'm just gonna do me. Block it out, just do it.
There's no reason to do it.
Yeah,
there's no reason to do it any different. No reason. Guys, interrupted. Blueberry vanilla tobacco. Interrupted.
Hey, you want to see what I got?
Oh,
we're doing. See, look, how many people in here? 53 people still in here. Is that right?
Yeah, 53.
Hold on. You send me private chat. Oh, plug the group. I'll be right back. We want to plug them with.
That was a long time ago.
Oh.
That was a long time ago.
So I used to give away the house. It's something I don't do as much anymore with a new brand.
No.
Pardon me, I'm eating chocolate.
Oh, you're fine.
But I like to do giveaways that aren't just beard related because it's cool that way, right? Wait a second. DagePace has happy now?
No.
No, he says, "What's up?"
He
Heard
says
happy.
heard.
Oh, so I'm gonna send. This is the thing. I told Everett I was going to send him something, and I still am. But I was holding up because I thought he was going to be part of this stream, so I was going to send him everything together. And then when Daniel said he wasn't going to do the stream, it's just kind of out the back of my head with everything going on. But no, I haven't forgot you, Everett.
He's just
I got
calling
you.
you out.
Yeah, he is. Freaking Everett. But no, I haven't forgot you, buddy.
Hey, what's up,
Yeah, so
Greta? How's it going?
Like, what did we do? We did with Dan. We did a different giveaway that wasn't beard products. What did we do?
Well, if you guys are buying 8-bit, if you guys are buying Alley Cat tonight, use code GTB10. It's going to save you 15%. Gary doesn't do codes very often, so if you want to save some cash, tonight's the night to save some cash.
Oh, what did Big Bearded and Bored said? Dealing with rude, irate customers is so fun. You know what the funny thing is? I get some. Actually, one of the people in the chat, I won't name his name, Bradley Miller. We actually are cool now, and we talk, and I say we're friendly. I never met him, so it's hard to say we're friends, but we're friendly. Started off with a bad experience due to shipping. Once it was handed over to the shipping, not because I didn't ship it fast enough, but postal office sucked. We both handled it kind of not the best, but now we're cool. And thanks to him, we offer UPS. I just never offered UPS before because they don't pick up from where I'm at. I have to go to their store and drop the packages off. So sometimes I don't get them out as fast, or they have to sit in my car until my lunch break so I can get the UPS. So I never really did that because I didn't want product sitting in my car. But there you go. But yes, so I said, oh, you know what? How are you going to do the giveaway? Because I had an idea, but I don't want to. It's your show. How do you want to do it?
I didn't have one idea that I've had here lately, and I've seen it from another content creator, is they call it video raids. You go to like one of my old videos and you comment on that video, and then you come back here. The first one that says done is the winner.
Oh, you know what?
But if you have,
I have a YouTube channel too, Alley Cat Beard Co. If you're not subscribed to it, go subscribe to that. But anyway, so our giveaway is, I said before the beginning of the stream, my all-time favorite band, Rancid. I have a DVD that has every video they made from 93 to 03 of all their music videos. There's 18 music videos on here. The only person who can't enter this giveaway is Beards and Vinyl, if he's still here, because I already bought him one. Like, he already knows he has it, so he can't enter. He can if he wants, but you have to have a DVD player. Do those still now? Odds are you can go on YouTube and you can watch all these videos on YouTube. So I guess it's really not that cool. But your YouTube
it is
have
cool.
this cool little thing.
It's totally different, bro.
So yeah, so we have all the Rancid videos from 83 to 03 or 93 to 03. So that's the giveaway for tonight.
That's our giveaway. It's the Rancid video collection on DVD. If you still run 8-track or beta, you're not gonna want to enter this. But
you know what's crazy? So I wanted to do a Rancid scent, which is why we did Hooligan, because I'm like, well, if I name the scent Rancid, no one like, why do I want an oil named Rancid? Because
that's true.
So I was like, yeah, let's do Hooligans, and because they have a song Hooligan. I don't know if that video's on here.
Guys, if you aren't subscribed to the Alley Cat YouTube, go subscribe. Check Alley Cat out on Instagram as well. Same thing for Bearded Okie. Go check him out on Instagram. He posts every once in a while.
Just a little bit.
Go check him out. Check out the Facebook group Overtime with DTB. Gary, I believe you're a member. You got one of the coolest avatars I've ever seen.
Nell Banger, I totally agree. Which back in the day, I was all over that. Now I don't do that enough. I don't call people out. Just do me, and I don't want to talk about it either. So, but no, Nell Banger, you have a point.
Yeah, absolutely.
150 in our group. We'll do the next giveaway. So,
that's
absolutely
right. Daniel the Bearded has I don't know the name of the group. We have a Facebook group too. Daniel has a Facebook group. I'm in Daniel's Facebook group. I don't think Daniel's in mine because he's a jerk.
I'm in there.
No,
now the only
for our Facebook remember I've been on Facebook for 6 years. Right. 6 years.
Our Facebook group is the Hooligan Crew, and the only way to be a member is you have to be an active customer. I've cleaned out about 600 old people and removed them who aren't customers of Alley Cat. Like being a customer of Chesapeake, that don't count because we don't sell that stuff.
Right.
So if I know I've had people who submit the join request, and there's 3 questions they have to answer, and if the second one, which is have you currently or previously used purchase from Alley Cat, if the answer is no or you don't answer it, then I deny you. And the reason why is because I don't want a group filled with people who don't really want to be there for the purpose of the group. Like I want supporters of the group. I want people who use the brand. I want people who enjoy what we have to do because we do things special for the group, and I ask questions and get advice and input from them. So my goal is not to have 400,000 people. That'd be great because that means there's 400,000 customers. But a small number is fine with me. I want people who use it, not people who join a group just for the sake of group or posting, the shirtless pictures. It's not a dating site. Every post from a member has to get approved from one of the moderators, where there's 3 of us. And that's the purpose of that, is to keep the unwanted content out of the people who join just to, spy or take screenshots to send to other people. Like, we try to avoid that. So we want customers, so I didn't deny you from the group, Shay, did I? If I did, click again. Normally, I don't have other beard owners in there. That's just courtesy. I try not to be in any other beard company's group. I think, matter of fact, I might have left Corey's group because of that. But yeah, so
I mean, I told Corey the same thing. Oki, I was like, dude, when we're doing this, like, I want this to be for everybody. I don't want it to be just a bearded group. Like, I want it to be for that blue collar. The people that can enjoy the type of content that I create. So, and because you get some people that just come in there and they're like, oh, cool, like, you guys do giveaways, so I'll hang around for a giveaway. You know what I mean? Like, nah, be there to support the actual group and like what we're trying to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't
But
normally
yeah,
do giveaways.
If we can do shirtless pics, man, I'm probably not going to join your Facebook group because I'm big on shirtless pics.
I do group specific giveaways sometimes, and that's why, like, on all our releases, like, I'm not promising. Like when we do Commands Corner, part of his thing is to offer giveaways to his audience. That's, if you're going to be on the corner, you have to offer. So we do that. But like, if I do a stream, like, there's not always a given there'll be giveaways. We're doing one tonight just because, I try to keep what I do for one affiliate the same with the other. But like, if I host a release on our YouTube channel, there's no promise there's a giveaway, because I want people there for the interaction and for the information, not just for giveaways. Not saying that that's why anybody's here or that's why anybody goes to the other show. Not saying that at all. But I know in the past, people kind of always expected, oh, Gary's going to give away everything, because I kind of do that. But we're kind of like going away from that.
Yeah, I mean, that's I've had this discussion with multiple people. Like, be here for the interaction, be here for the conversation, the good times. Don't just be here for a giveaway. You know what I mean? And like, I have certain companies and they're like, hey man, do you require a giveaway? I'm like, no. If you want to do a giveaway, that's totally fine. That's on you. I don't like require it.
And Shade Greeter, so Mr. Greeter, Michael, he's like our older gentleman in the group, who's nice to everybody. He's just joking. He's not being serious. Don't beat him up.
Yeah, he's just playing around. Mike's just playing around.
Yeah, Mike means no harm. He's just, think of him like your grandpa hanging out.
So how you want to do this giveaway, dude?
It's up to you. It's your show, bro. It's your show.
Hey, Josue, man. Have a good night, man. I appreciate you being here.
Oh, Josue.
Okay, bye.
You're killing me.
You don't have one of those, dude?
No, bro. No.
Oh.
No.
You need one.
I'm probably going to get the Rodecaster Pro 2, since they just talked about it.
Yeah, it comes out like right after I buy mine. I'm like, you jerks.
I saw I seen Tom Buck's whole video on it, and now I'm all like, I'm just gonna wait. I'll just pay the extra $100 when it comes out, and I'll just grab that one. I need to set up. Yes, Corey, anytime, bro. Let me know. Just get a hold of me. We can work it out. Weatherbeard, yeah, it was funny because when I did his review, like we were talking, I was messaging back and forth. He's like, yeah, you thought my stuff was crap, didn't you? And then you used it and you liked it. And I was like, I just didn't like the original blend as much. But that new blend, that wash, I love it. But anyway,
so you want to know why Corey's new blend is better? I'll tell you, there's one word, Abyssinian. His Abyssinian oil changed this whole blend.
Oh, absolutely.
I had Abyssinian oil and Chesapeake blend. Abyssinian oil is very, very underused.
All right, so we're gonna do the giveaway. We're gonna do a random number generator.
Excuse me, Mike.
As soon as I give you the number, you can only go once. Only go one time. You go more than once, you get prioritized or any of that stuff. Don't do it. Like,
and if you don't like Rancid, and if you don't want the DVD and music videos, you don't have to enter. You know what I mean? But if it's something you don't really dig, you know what I mean? Get it, and I'll ship it to you directly from me to you.
And it helps if you're an Alley Cat customer.
Yeah, because then I already have your address.
Dude, my beard's
Exactly.
feeling pretty soft.
Where you wearing today? Did we already do that? What's in beer today?
No.
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 What's in beard, everybody?
I think I got overwhelmed by the 75 people that showed up.
Yeah, dude, they showed up.
What happened?
Yeah, 75 people. That was awesome. The only other time I've had that many was the first time you were on here as Alley Cat.
I'm going to be honest with you. I have a history, so people come to see what I'm going to say. And if you've noticed, I've not said anything other than you guys freaking rock, and I appreciate all you.
That's right.
That's what I'm rocking.
If you guys have, yeah, that's what I have in beard. I haven't interrupted. If you guys don't have it, if you like blueberry, get this scent. Seriously.
I've got our ostrich CBD oil.
Oh, we got in some J's. We got in Donnie Darko.
Jay just released a scent today too, I believe.
Refined Man. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a nice dark fruit tobacco. Motex, and the code is DTB10. It's going to save you 15% off. DTB10.
If you want to know what that code means, is don't talk back 10.
Yeah, don't talk back 10. That's exactly what that's for. Hook'em Juice. West Y. Dude, West Y has legit products as well. Shade Carpenter says Ostrich CBD.
What's Hook'em
we got
Juice?
Seeds of Hydra. Hook'em Juice is Joey Hook'em's collab Ferocious.
Oh.
Combo is like $41 out the door with discount code. There you go.
Mike,
all right,
Mike's
guys.
wearing number 1. He loves that one.
Yeah. I had in number 5 earlier.
Yeah, see, you know what's
DTB.
funny? I like 5.
Oh, I like 5. Dude, I'm not going to, like, 4, 5, and 6. Like, when I first got them, I was like, all right, they're probably just variations of number 3. And that's just my prejudgment. I didn't touch them. I just looked at them. But then once I started wearing them, I was like, I like these. I like them a lot. Shades got in Happy Now. Christian D put in Nicholas Beardworks Wild Cherry with Hooligan. Yeah, $41 out the door with discount.
Is your last name Dement?
Daniel with that prejudgment. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie about it. Like I'm straight up, man. Like when you have. Anyway, I'll talk to you about it later, Corey. All right, guys, I'm gonna give you the number range. When you hear the range, you can go. Only go once. It's what I see first on my screen. So if you get prioritized, do not let that stop you from going to Alley Cat Beard Co. It's pinned at the top of the chat. Use code DTB10, save 15% off everything on there except merch. It does not work toward merch.
Yeah.
The margin on merch is so low anyway. Like, yeah.
Once
Anyway.
I bring merch in-house or like order it or I keep the stock in-house where it's different, codes will work at that point because then I'll have a lower product cost. Because right now it's third party, so they only mark it up a few bucks over what they charge. So,
all right, guys, 1 through 30. 1 through
I don't
30.
even know the number, Corey.
1 through 30. I have the number right here in front of me. 1 through 30. It's what I see first. Only go once.
Good luck.
I need to go in here and guess my number. Hold on.
Oh, I see the number. I see it. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have multiple people with the right number. Multiple. I just got to go back to the start and see who had it first. Cedric Morris.
Congrats.
You are the winner.
Super rad, Cedric.
You are the winner.
Let me see if I have
Winner,
his
chicken
information.
dinner. There you go. Cedric Morris, you are the winner. Corey, you were right behind him. And
No, I
then
don't have his
Sergio was right
information.
behind him. There was like, yeah. Everybody
so
throw a
Cedric-
congrats in the chat.
Email us at backstage@alleycatbeard.com or DM me on Instagram because I don't have you on my customer list to pull from.
Hey, I got a question for you. You being a company owner, because I get asked a lot. I mean, a lot. Especially after I drop a review video, I have people message me. Why do all companies not offer like Afterpay or Sezzle?
I don't know. I offer Sezzle and ShopPay.
Right. I'm not saying you, but I'm saying like,
does
what
it cost?
of offering it and not offering it?
Yeah, so they do take a cut. I mean, like it costs us money to run that. So that's the thing too. Like, and people are like, "Oh, you don't offer it." Yeah, but you understand, like, for every sale, I'm losing like a few percentage of each sale. And now on the top of it, does a 2% sound like a lot or 3%? No, it doesn't sound like a lot. But if you think about, okay, you're getting a 10% discount plus if you use an affiliate code, they're getting 10, 15, 20, 20, whatever it is. Plus, so ultimately those percentages just climb up. So sometimes people are like, you know what? I mean, and some people are probably like, if it's $20, so you want to really break that over 4 paydays versus one, and it's going to cost me more money to offer that to you. So I don't. Yeah, so it just, I use ShopPay because it's part of what's set up, and I use Sezzle. Yeah, and plus like Shopify takes a percentage for using their payment processor. You mean like, so when you buy one bottle of oil for $20.98 for me, you use your code. So now you're looking at $18 and some change, right?
Mhm.
Plus shipping. Well, 3 point some odd 8% of that is going to Shopify. If you use Sezzle, that's another so many percentage. If you use a discount, that saved 10%. So that affiliate, because I only have discount codes through affiliates for the most part, unless I do like Father's Day, I did. That's another percentage. So that $18 bottle, now I'm looking at, before I take cost out, now we're looking at $12. You take out costs, and now I'm looking at maybe $6 or $7 profit, but then I still have, like, now I probably ran $20 worth of power tonight to be in the show. So, but yeah.
No, I'm just wondering because a lot of people hit me up. They're like, "Man, I'd like to buy from this company, but they don't offer Sezzle," and like that's how I buy my products and stuff like that, which I understand. Like it helps people that want to buy new stuff, and they can't swing 40.
What I suggest is if you have PayPal. Now the company doesn't have to offer it, but like if you have PayPal and you got to pay with your PayPal, you can do the PayPal pay in 4 or the pay all up front. I don't get charged anything for that. So you can use that and not affect the company. But you have to have PayPal. So, and sometimes the purchase may have to be a certain number. I'm not sure. I never used the PayPal pay in 4, but I do know it exists. And it's something that PayPal offers their customers, and the company doesn't have to offer that. So it doesn't affect me, right?
Gotcha. Hey, what's up, Vato? Welcome in, man. Where have you been? I had to post my own link. I had to do my own giveaway announcement. Come on, bro. No, I'm just playing. What's up, dude? Good to see you.
Let's do.
Like I said, what's up?
We're gonna end here in a couple minutes, right? Because I think we all agreed that Corey needs his beauty sleep. So let's do a. Trying to think. Do I want to give away a combo or do I want to give away a gift card? You know what? Let's give away a gift card because then they can pick what they get.
Oh, there you go, guys. Look at that. Look at that. For the 47 that are still here, he's want to do another giveaway.
Do $25 gift card.
How much?
25.
All right, guys. We're gonna give away a $25 gift card. Let me pull up a different number.
When you use a gift card, I will tell you, do not use the discount affiliate code because then I'm basically paying the affiliate 100% out of my pocket. Yeah.
Yes.
Unless you're making a rather large order, like if you're gonna make $100 order and you use a $20 gift card, go ahead and use that affiliate code. I'm okay with that. But if your order's $30,
Oh, Vato, bro, I was just messing around. Like, seriously, I knew something was up if you weren't here. I do apologize for that. No disrespect, dude.
don't you hate it
Sorry.
when like your lighthearted friendliness kind of bites you in the butt sometimes? Like you didn't mean to.
And it does. Like, sorry,
Now it'd be even
Vato.
more
Seriously.
messed up if Vato was just joking with you, then that's not cool. But I am sorry to hear that, Vato. There he goes. Now he's got
Vato,
the.
I love you and your ostrich boots, brother.
Ooh, that's something. That's a sound I need. Is Lieutenant Dangle, genuine ostrich.
Vato's been with my channel for a long time. And I appreciate it. But guys, I have a random number for you. As soon as I give you the number range, you can only go once. Like Vato says, if you go more than once, you get disqualified. So don't go more than once. Just go once. This is for a $25 gift card to Alley Cat Beard Co. If you don't win, use the link at the top of the chat. It's going to save you 15% DTB10. There you go. Buy the new Interrupted. My Ruka is really good too. You're not going to go wrong with any scent. You're not really going to go wrong with any scent. It's a preference. 25 through 40. 25 through 40.
I'm just trying to figure out if Christian D is the same Christian that I have on my custom list. I asked him his last name. I don't know if I gave away the secrets.
That's what. Oh wow! See, they all just pop in like at one time, and I've already seen like 8 winners. Let me go back up to the top and see who had it first.
Freaking Rican.
Who's that?
I don't know.
I like that name though.
Yeah.
That's not who won. I was just talking.
No. Bearded Floridian.
Oh, I think I have a. Is Bearded Floridian? There's a new beard company, like the Florida guys or boys grooming. Is that him?
Florida Boys Grooming. No, it's not him.
I don't think so.
No, Florida Boys Grooming is Matt. The
Matt
bearded.
who? Oh,
I don't know his last name. It's just Matt the bearded. 36, man. Congrats.
I know
Everybody throw a
Floridian
congrats.
is Josh. I'm trying to think of which Josh it is so I could pull him up.
Congrats.
Oh, he's the one in Florida. Nope, that one's in Michigan, so it's not him.
Philip, you were right. Philip A, you were right behind him. Big Beard and Board was right behind. Yeah.
Bearded Floridian. Can you give me your last name or just a previous order number, and I could pull up your.
So
Oh, never mind. Corey hit me up. Corey told me who you were. Hold on, I got you right here.
All right, so
Yeah,
let's
right.
take care of.
Let me send that gift card over.
You are a $25 gift card.
Sorry, freaking Rican.
Yeah, you met, dude. He's like, I would.
Hey, I
Corey-
just seen that name. I had to call it out.
Ellie wants to know: do any of your long sleeve shirts have the same type of material as the short sleeve one?
You know, I don't know. Like, if you want a special shirt, I can always like order you one. You just have to like talk to me offline so we can have a conversation, and then I know exactly what I'm doing for you. Josh, that Floridian, that gift card has been sent, my friend.
There you go. You have the gift card in your cart.
Yep.
If you're gonna, just use the gift card, don't use the discount code. Like he said, if you're gonna make a big order, that's a different story. But yeah, man, 50 in the chat at midnight, dude. I love it. I love it. And I have to get an Alley Cat hat. David asked earlier, Diablo, are you getting the flat bills with the logo only?
Like the cat? Like
yeah, the cat.
Just the cat?
Well, the Alley Cat logo.
Well, I think the whole thing.
Oh, so
yeah,
I was trying to do it. So the company who does our current ones, when they do the stitching, the end result looks poo-poo. So I'm not doing it with them. I've been talking with Branded Bills, and they're having a hard time with my logo, which I don't know why, but they are. So I'm trying to it might be just a black and white logo. But
That'd
I
be dope.
actually, you know those that Dixon hat I have with the big round one that I wear when I'm mowing the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can do that with the black and white logo on it. It's just they're expensive, so I don't know how many people would really buy those things, and I don't know if it's worth because I'd have to buy them and hold them here.
Yeah.
What is
I don't
it?
know
Like, I got
how
my-
long I want to hold on to. You know what I mean, like I
I
hate
got my
money
son
sitting
hat-
on the shelf.
From Florida. Like my Abby's mom brought it back from Florida. Like, yeah.
I wore mine today. I was mowing the yard. I wore my Dixon one. Yeah, I got that.
I wear mine when I'm like, no, I'm going to be out in the sun. I have to wear it because it just beats my neck to death if I don't. You guys have a great night. Orders in. G. Talk soon. Mike B. Thanks, brother.
Okay, bye.
I love that.
Garrett, how's the baby doing, man? Hopefully the baby is doing amazing. Congrats to you and your wife on the birth of your son.
Yes.
Guys,
Garrett's
we're
a
going to
good
wrap
dude.
it up here in about 5 minutes. So if you have any quick questions for Gary, throw them in the chat.
Yeah, because I can't tell you when the next time I'm going to be on a stream. Other than,
Yeah.
I think I'm probably going to do not the CBD, but the our next launch after CBD will probably be on my YouTube channel, on the Alley Cat channel.
On your YouTube channel.
I'll have
Yeah.
guests, like I might have maybe Daniel or Dancy. I don't know, but it'll be on that channel. So I'm gonna
Dude, I
start-
got to get on the stream. I got to get on a stream with Dan. Like I was on his New Year's Eve stream, but I'm just talking about something like this to where we can just shoot the proverbial breeze.
Hey, it might happen now. He's got more time.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to jump on there.
I just bought because I want to do more content for the channel. So I bought this arm, and then it goes, oh, it'll hold your camera, but it goes like this, and then over. So you can
Dude.
put like right over what you're doing.
Yeah, you should
So I
have
can
told
like
me. I was,
videotape like mixing things and stuff like that. So
I have one that has like 8 different arms on it. I paid a shit ton for it, and I don't even use it now.
this
You
is
should have
one
told me.
arm. This is just one arm.
This is literally mine has like 8.
This is an octopi.
I saw it on a Tom Buck video. I was like, I need that. I absolutely need that thing
Maybe
to
Tom
keep
Buck.
every-
I think of Joe Buck, the football player guy.
Yeah, you're thinking of Joe Buck, the announcer. Yeah, guys. So check out the Alley Cat YouTube. Check him out on Station Head as well, the Alley Cat radio station.
When
Pretty
will
cool.
Corey and I finally make a music duo, Tenacious D stud? No.
That would be pretty funny, actually.
And the t-shirts that came in the lunchbox were a different build, definitely.
Yes, absolutely.
All the mirror.
You know what?
I believe on the website we do have a patch. Let me look. I thought I put it
I
up
didn't see a
there.
patch.
Huh?
I was just on there like last night. I didn't see a patch.
Let me go to merch.
Maybe I just didn't scroll.
Keep
I don't
scrolling,
know.
scrolling. What?
But
Yeah, Alley
I
Cat
do-
Beard Co. patch. It's black and white. Sure as
I didn't
monkey
see
butt
it.
is there. Huh?
I didn't see
It's
it.
in between 2 shirts. It's there. It's above the flags.
I'll have to go back. Yeah, I know. Abby was like, Abby's like,
Sign up
why
for our
don't you
text
have-
message stuff, guys. Sign up for the text message. We're doing a lot like text message and emails.
I know. I got a text message. I was like, that's not Gary. Like, I have your phone number, and I'm like, that's not you.
So I use a different service. So like the number it comes from is different. There's a company I paid to like handle that.
Yeah.
They got me in a little bit of trouble when I sent them. So I've been using an old text message provider that I did myself, and everybody on that list has been a previous customer from day one to basically last week. If you're on that list, it's because you either bought from me or you put yourself on the list. So when I switched to this new company, I gave them just that list.
Okay, bye.
Later, Shay. See, you need that, Daniel. So I gave them the list. And so instead of just automatically putting those people on the approved, like you're on the group now, they sent out what's called an opt-in message. So basically say, hey, this is da-da-da. Press yes, subscribe. Now, they weren't very explanative and they didn't put the no option, or they didn't tell people, which I wasn't aware, that if you just don't respond, then you're out of it. The only way to be on the list is if you push yes or Y. If you don't respond, then you're not on the list. But I got a lot of return messages like, F you, why are you sending me this? I'm like, I never bought your stuff. Like, well, technically you never bought Alley Cat, but this is my Chesapeake list. When we changed companies, everything stayed the same except the brand. like the website, all the stuff never moved. It just so I had a meeting with those guys on Thursday night. No, what's today? Friday, Wednesday night, and no, Thursday night. I don't know. The other night, it said, "Hey, I got some questions because I was getting some negative feedback, and they explained to me what it was they did and why they did it, and da-da-da." I'm like, "All right, cool." I said, "So anybody who didn't respond, or they're not on the list?" Like, "No, they'll never get another message." I'm like, "Perfect." So do not need any more of that.
Any FUs should be deleted. If you don't at least crack a smile to that Frozen clip, then I don't know what you're doing with your life. Yeah, absolutely. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up for the night. Corey turns into a pumpkin if we're going to be later.
Hey, I gotta work real overtime tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Right? Stop. No, I'm just kidding.
That was the wrong one.
All right, guys. So until next
Emotional damage.
No one's gonna let me on, but then they're like, "Gary's got buttons."
Appreciate each and every one of you for being here this late. It's awesome. Next Friday, be here, right here, same time, 10 p.m. Eastern.
What's going
Later,
on next
guys.
Friday? Anything?
Nothing crazy. No, I don't have anything planned next
you don't
Friday.
have a guest or release? Because it seems like every other Friday Jay's on here with the release. You tell me Jay's not released or something. I don't know if he's still in here, but I text
He released
Jay like
today
you're
with-
near Jay. I text Daniel. I'm like, "Does Jay sleep? Like he has a new release every other day. Like what in the hell is that guy doing?" And I bought something from Jay. I had his pineapple. It was good stuff.
Yeah. All right, guys. Next Friday, I'll see you here. Later.